There we go. Welcome to Stiffler Manufacturing. Oh, it's been a long day. Meant to get out live earlier, but stuff happens. All right, let's do some editing there. Good evening, everybody. Hey, FE Ordnance, what's going on, man? Just got done with work. For now, anyway. KO Knives. What you got, man? Hey, Poppy the Gun Guy. Yeah, it's almost bedtime for me. Well, we'll see how long I stay up. Okay, let's add all those in there. Tinkercad. Oh, nice. Oh, if I had my regular computer with me. What's Tinkercad, like CAD Labs or something like that? Some same concept. Cat. Go away, cat. Tuck, tuck. He's fascinated with cords. He's gonna get electrocuted one day. You dig your claw right into a cord. Children's CAD software. I wonder if that's going to get me in trouble. You just took my pen. Wait, what? It looks like someone in our office has already set up an account here. Huh. Well, I'm going to have to ask them when they get back. They're on a 4-day trip. Wait, if I'm lucky, I think I know the password. Oh, now the dogs want attention too. What you feeling violated about? I'd give you candy corn or something to cope, but it's the internet. Stop being jealous of the cat. Alright, let's take a look here. And okay, so the password is not that. Alright. Well, dang, we'll have to try that again another day. No, don't move the table. Frickin' Huskies. Jansen, what's going on? I'm surrounded by my dogs. Oh, it says I can't set up an account. We already have an account, so I'm going to have to ask our guys when they get back from their trip who'd used it. And they didn't use the password I thought they were going to use, so... Oh, well. Alright, what are we doing tonight? Yeah, by all means, shoot it over at Instagram. Tonight we're doing just night chat and Q&A. Feel free to ask us whatever questions. We've got our SM19 Turbo in camo build there. Siley Optics red dot, our slide, ELD barrel, SCT parts kit, PSA frame. And if you see a lot of fur jump in front of the camera, that's the cat. I think the cat understands when the phones are recording. Oh, J-Dog went off. There we are. Well, for those of you new to who we are, Stiffler Manufacturing, we turn bars of steel into Glock aftermarket slides. Why, yes, thank you. I know that I am live. Thank you, YouTube. Says I still have to log in. Oh well. Here's what it is. Yeah, we could probably unplug you for now just to get better. There we go. All right. Not bad. Watch that Happy Gilmore 2 movie. Not as good as the first one, but it had its moments. What are we all up to tonight? Where's everybody from? We're from Arizona. Idaho. Are you guys going to absorb Oregon? Ooh, what's FPC releasing now? A $5,000 gun tax. What the hell? Oh, I see. So the NFA tax went from 200 to 0. It's still there. The whole processes are still there, right? But they're proposing to raise it from 0 to 5,000 per NFA item. Well, that's just ludicrous. Alabama, live life. What's going on? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Let's see. Looks like they're trying to amend H.R. 3944. And this is being sponsored by Senator Christopher Murphy, a Democrat of Kentucky. At a rate of $4,709 for each item. Thick Slick, you got to get this guy out. He's a horrible individual. You know, in the Army, we had this cadence called, about killing commies for your God. I don't know. Just saying. I'm not an attorney, and I do not promote violence. This guy is an eternal douchebag, though. That said, I mean, hey, join the FPC. I'm a member. Gun Owners of America. I used to be a Golden Eagle with the NRA. You know, before I gave up the NRA because they're inefficient, not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Go find a local citizens group too, little local citizens defense league or 2A organization. Just about every state has one. Go ahead, KO Knives. Oh. I have been blocked by the FBC. Must be some sort of bot thing. Oh, I see why. I see why. Hey, Bearded Ballistics. No, but we're working on one. Right now we have a Gen 3 19 and 17. We're working on the 43. And I don't know, maybe afterwards we work on the 26 or something. And the bell you're hearing in the background is my very explorative cat, who's probably about to come into frame. Nope, guess not. He bypassed the camera. Why are you playing with my keyboard? For the G48. I mean, in theory, our slide should fit the G48 once it's done. Just like the 19 fits Gen 3 through 5, and also the 45. Or like the 17 fits the 47. I think the 22 as well. Well, the 19 can also fit on a 26. Oh, nope, don't knock down the gun. Little cat. My 1K subscriber giveaway is happening next Friday, US only, and you need to be present during the giveaway for a chance to win. Right on, KO Knives. I don't have Alexa. Wait, why aren't you opening? Screw you, Instagram. Oh well. Yeah, the 26X that people are so excited about has gotten people inquiring as to whether or not we're going to make a 26. I've never fired the 44. It's a 22, right? Actually, I don't think I've fired any Glock 20 or chambered in 22. J-Dog, what's going on? Yeah, I think YouTube hates you. My cat went in front of the camera earlier. No problems. Had to move him for a minute. I mean, I actively try not to touch anything in frame if I absolutely can, but sometimes it just happens. So for those of you that might be going, in Las Vegas, SHOT Show 2026, it's going to be at the Venetian Expo, and it's going to be from January 20th to 2020, or 23rd, 20th to the 23rd. We're going. So if you guys are going to SHOT Show, link up with us. We're going to be hitting it up with MMC Armory, and we're going to try to meet up with as many people as we know, or also just a bunch of vendors and distributors and whoever else. And I know that's like 6 months from now, but you know, that's going to come up quick. You know, if you're going to go, you might need to get a hotel. It's a 4-day event. So, if you're going, plan for it. Unfortunately, we can't go to GOA Goals. We could not go to GunCon. We keep trying to go to some local stuff, but our schedule just does not line up well with it. Look at me for so we know. Silly dog. If you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. Tonight's a QA. We're doing a giveaway when we hit 1K subs. We're going to give away one of our SM19 Viper slides. Based out of Arizona. Been doing this since January of 2023. So we're over 2.5 years now. Maybe I will swap the frames. I don't know what you guys think, black and camo or tan and camo? Go lay down. Being so needy. Yours jammed every shot? Feel free to reach out to us without your build and its specs. Because I run these every other week or so, and I'm not having that problem. Glock OEM, Polymer 80, PSA, SCT Manufacturing, Any of those frames, not having an issue. Nathaniel, how are you? Yep, these are slides that we make. They are Stiffler Manufacturing SM19s. They fit the Generation 3 Glock 19. We mill them out of 17-4 stainless steel. Then we clean them, sand them, Cerakote them in a wide variety of colors. I mean, we can't support her just because she's anti-gun. Just on that very premise. Gen 3 Glock slides, yep. Let's do a little magic trick and swap that frame. And now it's tan. Pat, how you doing? Just got my build complete on the Anderson SCT frame. Tried both the regular and the ported bale so far, and it's been flawless. Right on, man. Hey, which slide did you get? I probably asked before, but I forget. Oh, dogs, if I get up, you don't have to follow me. Complete burnt bronze turbo. Right on, man. Mr. Bullshitter, how are you? Brookside. Well, at least it's safe to sleep on a Glock rather than a SIG right now. Let's do a little refresh. Hey, 753, all right. Not really, I have shotguns, but they're pretty stock. Got a 12 gauge, 20 gauge, 410. We've tried to go to the Crossroads of the West a few times, and we've never made it happen. Can't wait until the slide touchdown. I have a P1200 Italy Beretta 12 bore shotgun. Right on, man. P1200 Beretta 12 gauge. Oh, that's nice. It's an auto loader. Nice. You know, I've always kind of wanted to get an auto-loading shotgun. Or a semi-auto shotgun. All mine are pumps. Except for the 1-410, that's a bolt action. Got a bolt action 410. Thank you, El Grande. That is our own slide creation on a PSA frame. You know, I've been asking myself that question for a while now, Brookside. Why are certain guns so expensive? I mean, getting modern cowboy gun recreations are as or more expensive than a modern Glock. Mic everything. Hey, so if I buy a P76 jig frame, I will need this as the slide, right? New to guns. Oh, I see. Okay, so you're going to have to complete your frame, but then you're going to need a lower parts kit, you're going to need an upper parts kit, a slide, a barrel, and then sights. Then, of course, your magazine and, you know, ammo, but... Oh, yeah, no, I mean, people talk crap about PSA, and I totally get it. There's better options out there. And it might need a little finishing work. You might need to polish the rails. You might have to check for some burrs. But for its price point, yeah, PSA is great. Hmm. 1,500 Pakistani rubies. Holy crap. You got that shotgun for $5. Sweet Jesus. Alright, boys, we all need to go to Pakistan and buy some guns. I don't know how we're going to get them back, but... Oh, 15,000. Okay. Even still, that's $53. We still need to go to Pakistan and buy some guns. Figure out how to get them back. 803 checking in. Working on anything for the full-size S-frame. I have a full-size S-frame, but the 19s fit on it. Yeah, I just got to stay away from the border with India. Ugh. But it's not so much going to Pakistan and buying the firearms. It's shipping them back to the United States that's the issue. They've got all kinds of rules and stuff about it. How much, roughly, do you think all that would cost, and is it available to ship to California? It depends on the parts you get. I mean, you can get a full upper from us for around $250, and we ship to California. We don't sell the LPK, though, so you'd have to get the LPK somewhere else. And then it's up to you. If you've already got the frame, it's up to you to do the framework. Though I think in California, you guys aren't allowed to have unserialized frames, if I remember right. So that's another hurdle for you. In Arizona, you can. Nobody gives a fuck here. Hell, the cops will even compliment you on your guns. They're like, "Oh, hey, that's pretty cool. Where'd you get that? Where can I get one?" Actually, I had a cop tell me that about my one of my old cowboy guns. Got a Ruger Vaquero, and he was just like, "This is awesome. Where do I go buy one?" Yeah, I've shot a Colt 1911. I've never bought one. I really should buy one someday. Yeah, I've got, honestly, some people crap on it, but the Maverick 88 is not a bad shotgun. Good price, no bells and whistles, just, it works. Hey, Red On Tank. Hey, which one did you order? I forget. I've sent out so many slides this last couple of weeks. Oh yeah, here's a good example. This brand new PSA frame I got. I still have to take it to the range and shoot it, but compare it to the rails of my old one. I polished the rails on the old one. But this one is not polished, and you can almost feel some, I don't know, some roughness to it. So I might need to take it to the wheel and polish it up a bit. A new AK. Oh, that's only about $283. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. No one's ever wanted me, no one's ever made me want to get an AK more than anti-gunners. I never really wanted one. And then they told me I couldn't have one. Hey, Killer Kyle. Yeah, we do Cerakote. We've got our own Cerakote paint booth. We do it for our slides. We don't do it as a business for third party. Johnny Propane. Oh, you got the honey. Oh, that's right. The honeycomb. Man, I like the honeycomb. Actually, because of a recent project that we're doing that I still can't talk about, I've got a new idea for the honeycomb. I've got a really nice idea for the honeycomb. Gotta see if it'll work. Yeah, we manufacture slides. Got one of the bars back here. We mill one of those bars down, turn it into a slide. And we also source parts kits and barrels. ELD Performance barrels, SCT manufacturing parts kits. What, like Glocks? Kind of rounded on the front? I don't know, maybe. The chamfer's kind of our style, so to speak. We might, as we keep growing, might do other stuff. Honestly, I might make blanks for people someday. We've been thinking about it. If we could find a wholesaler, honestly, that's what'll be the that's what'll be the clinch. Oh yeah, I mean you're not supposed to use blank slides. I mean you can. They're perfectly fine to shoot, but you're supposed to do finishing work to them. Though my absolute favorite, it was a blank slide that had no grip serrations. The only thing in it was the rear sight and the front sight, and it was just a complete and total block of a slide. And instead of carving or cutting or milling or whatever grip serrations in it, the guy took a piece of grip tape, like deck tape you'd see on a skateboard. It was hilarious. I mean, that is a ghetto rig gun right there. Now, international shipping of guns, I honestly don't even know the process. Because we're not allowed to unless we go get certain licenses. Well, we don't have one yet. We're still working on making them. We've got a design in, but we still gotta mill some out, test them. We also got to order. We also have to order steel for it. That's the right size. I mean, we could mill down the steel we already have, but that would be such a waste. Because all we have are bars that are the size of 19s and 17s. And turning that into a 43 would that'd be so much waste for metal. I mean, yeah, we scrap it, but it's not cost effective. We just order shorter bars. Same thing for the 26 if we start doing that. Just order a shorter bar. Oh yeah, the Glock store, Glock 26. Isn't that coming out today, or what was the date on that? Frame standard pre-order. Oh, yep, they have pre-orders for the frames already. But it looks like it's still... Oh, I see. Yep, they're still using just the 26 Gen 5, so they're not actually going to label X on it. It's just the frame that's the huge difference. And the frames are going to be made in Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. If you say so. I mean, you're free to walk around with a 320 if you want. That said, we might actually make a P365. While we have canceled all plans to make a P320, we still might make the 365. Someday. What, the Tokarev? I've never shot a Tokarev. I think I'd like to. Is that still in the other 9mm? The 9 by... what was it, 18? Yeah, you gotta love the classics. Who doesn't like a good pepper box? But if we're gonna go classic, I gotta go with the puckle gun. Or the Lamat revolver. You gotta love the Lamat. Honestly, why there isn't a modern recreation of the Lamat is just disappointing. I mean, there is a company out of Italy that makes a recreation, but I'm talking about a modern version. I don't want a cap and ball. I want cartridge. I used to have a Beretta 92 when I was in the Army. Well, it's M9, but I think it was a piece of junk. But it was also so worn out by the time I got it. It's probably why people liked the M17 when it came in initially. It was something new, and it was lighter. That said, the M9, you felt like you could beat somebody with it. If you ran out of ammo, you could just beat somebody with it. Thing was a brick. Good pistol, though. Definitely good. Let's see. What you want, Bowcat? Hey, 757 on the subs. That's awesome. Apparently I'm a jungle gym now. I have an old World War II era Mosin. Other than that, I don't have any Russian weapons. The Mosin's nice, though. Man, you know I am. And we'll swap it again. Now, of course, I recognize that the director of the ATF at the time was doing this with a switch, but no excuses. We're still going to make fun of him. M1 Garand is the best World War II weapon. I mean, I like it. That said, it's 30-06. I do have an M1903 Springfield. Wish I had a Garand. That'd be freaking cool if I had a Garand. What, are you trying to get in the frame, dog? Feel free to ask any questions, anything you like, guys. Just doing a QA tonight. Relaxing. Trying to push towards those 1K subs so we can do that giveaway. Of course, the rules are, once we get to 1K on the subs, is that we'll do a live, and you have to be subscribed, and you have to be in the live when we give the slide away. Now, in order for us to send it to you if you win, you also have to have an American address. Man, nobody's going to find an STG-44 anywhere. Yeah, the bar is an awesome weapon. That said, shouldering and then automatically firing 30-06 had to wreck some shoulders. Oh, you're a good girl. Yes, you are. No, I have never shot a grease gun, unfortunately. The only weapon from that era that I've ever shot is the 1903 Springfield, the 1911, the Mosin Nagant, the Lee Enfield, and I did get to fire someone else's M1 Garand once. Oh, and a Japanese Ariska. Yep. The Type 99, I think it was. Arasaka. Probably the coolest gun I ever shot was the M107 chambered in 50 BMG. Or the M2 and M2A1. The M320 40mm grenade launcher. Those were fun. On the flip side, though, just regular old frag grenades are not fun. I don't like them. Yep, looks like we can do the pre-order for the Glock Store 26X frame for $150. Shaka 50 PMG. There we are. What kind of heavy weapons have you guys fired? Nothing? No 50 cals? No big old 950s? The Beretta 82? Sorry, Barrett 82. Got my brain on the Beretta right now. Yep. Just as fun as the 107. Swapping frames again. Oh yeah, gonna have to polish the rails. Makes a world of difference. Man, thank you all for the likes and subs, getting us closer to that 1K. Gonna do that giveaway. $7.59, getting closer. 241 to go. God damn. And I got run over by a Chevy Tahoe once. That ain't anywhere near comparison. Yep, I wish I had 13 grand to go buy one. Plus the ammo expenses. That's the problem with 50 cal. You're looking at like $3 to $5 a round. God damn. Only crazy thing I did like that was on an ATV. It rolled and almost rolled on top of me. Thankfully, I landed on my back. I was able to kick it so it wouldn't land on me. And with the rest of you, you guys got any crazy vehicle stories in your life or death? I was behind a brick wall, concrete wall, not brick, at the grenade range. And a guy threw his grenade short, very short, and you could kind of feel it. Everyone hit the goddamn ground, though, I'll tell you that. Silly dogs. Y'all just wanting attention now, aren't you? Heck yeah, Pat. Have a good one. Stay safe. 2A every day. Alright, get down. No, you get down. Go. No, get down. Down. You know better. Down. Good boy. Oh, I love the dogs. They're silly sometimes. We have shipped to every state in the country, as well as, I think, all but American Samoa. So, Puerto Rico, Guam, the U.S. Virgin Islands, the Northern Mariana Islands. Yep, so every state and 4 of the territories. And we're not going to ship to American Samoa, unfortunately. They have issues with 9mm. Don't know why, but they do. I mean, I understand their explanation, it just doesn't make sense to me. They basically claim that because they're a territory, they don't have the same constitutional rights as the rest of us. And so therefore their citizens do not have Second Amendment rights. It's kind of bullshit. What if there's a legal challenge there? Looks like it's a series of legal precedents established by the Supreme Court that determines that U.S. territories do not automatically get the same constitutional protections as the rest of the 50 states. While some territories have guaranteed those protections, others have not. Well, that's bullcrap. I mean, part of it makes sense. They can't vote for the presidency and so forth because they're not states, but still. Admittedly, I'm just annoyed that I can't sell to one of the territories. I mean, technically I could. The slides are not illegal there. It's just that they ever built something with it, they would then have committed an illegal act, which we're not going to contribute to. Get some water. Oh, you should all drink some water. Stay hydrated. Hey, Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. Because I put to all of you, if you're not hydrated, how are you going to move and groove? How are you going to react to contact? How are you going to engage the enemy and break their stuff? How are you going to be a sexual Tyrannosaurus if you're dehydrated? That's right. You're not. You failed yourself. Go drink some water. Chi, how you doing? Topo Chico. Man, I have fallen into a deep use of carbonated water. Down. Good boy. I know, you're excited. You want to play, I know. But we did that earlier. We took you on a walk. We played outside. No, no, down. Kennel. Go. Good. Oh, he'll come back in like 2 minutes. Pack animals. They just love being near you. Can't blame them for it. I got it, Fluffy. Here's what we do. We take some scotch, and we put a little bit of lime juice in there, and then we just fill with carbonated water. And it's mostly water. We're good to go. It's the same excuse I give about coffee when I drink it into perfectly acceptable amounts. Oh, that's right. I gotta see if he's still messaging me. So we got this guy on eBay that messaged us a lot earlier. Now, obviously, I prefer when people buy from our website, but we still sell on eBay. We had a blemish slide listed, and it already sold, but we had a blemish slide listed for $130. So he wanted us to cut it in half on the price, so that he wanted to pay $65 for it. Now keep in mind, eBay still also takes 13.6% off the top minimum. Sometimes it's up to 30% if you're advertising and such. And we had to tell them, no, we don't have any slides that cheap, and we can't cut it that low, because then we just lose money. It's like, there's no point. So then he's like, well, do you have any slides that are $50 or $60? What about $70? And it just keeps really trying to lowball it. And I'm like, man, if you find a slide that cheap, it's because it got a serious mechanical blem. It might still be functional, but yeah. Or it's made out of some really crappy metal, and I wouldn't trust it. Those are just really cold croutons, Fluffy. It is in vertical, but it gets me more people that way. Honestly, I prefer the webcam. Plus, then I can show you guys what I'm working on when I'm doing stuff on my computer. What I might do, I might have to set it up, is do an overnight live. I'll still probably be asleep, but I keep watching J-Dog and a few others do that. Oh, right, it's Friday, isn't it? We can. We just don't normally sell those raw slides to individual customers. And to be honest, the reason is because people are stupid. All it's going to take is one person to do something dumb, and all of a sudden it's our fault. Which is annoying, but that is the world we live in, sadly. Hey, Danny, how you doing? I will pop over to Rumble and watch him as well, G23. Thank you for telling me. I forgot it was Friday. I mean, I didn't forget, but I forgot. Not sure I really believe in all-night live content, but it seems to be working for a few people we know. Yep, likes are greatly appreciated. Subs too. Get me closer to that 1K so I can just give one of my slides away to somebody. Oh yeah, you don't, G23. I forgot about that. Thank you, Danny. Woohoo! Go check out Red Dawn Readiness sometime. While I multitask. Yeah, I did. I did see that. And honestly, it's bringing into question about whether or not we make our own 26 slide. We're still gauging some interest, you know? God, his throat sounds awful. Hey, we're at 760. 240 to go. Freaking awesome. Yeah, I heard grit grips might be involved. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that's what I've heard, is that grit grips might be involved in making the 26X frame. Do I make the PSA Dagger red plates? No. What are the red plates? I feel like I'm missing something here. We make our own slides, though. Oh, red dot. No, we don't make any. We don't make red dots. But we manufacture these slides here, among plenty of others. Let's see, will this fit this distance? Because I'm starting to run out of... power. Let's do a quick little fix here. Hey, Johnny B. Are the slides red dot universal? They're Trijicon RMR flat optic cuts, so they can take RMRs. No, right on. I haven't tried the Wolf 2G. I've done the Wolf X Pro. I've still got to take the EDG out of the box. We'll let the dogs out. Oh, thank you, Vince. It's greatly appreciated. Any plans to do an RMSC? Possibly, yeah. Right now it's just the Trijicon RMR. Kill. Kill. There we are. Hopefully they make one that isn't 500. I personally couldn't justify spending that much. Yeah, I get that too. $200 frame, yeah. Maybe. Just going around helping out the dogs right now. Hey, Ghost Dad Tactical. Yeah, we might. It's in discussions. Can't offer any timelines or anything, but it's in discussions. Oh yeah, that happens. It's unfortunate, but it's yeah. Oh, right on. No, the range trip got canceled each time because we had something going on at the shop. I've actually got to go to the range, hopefully next week to do some testing. Like, we actually need to go to the range and test these. Oh, I'm going to try out something weird here. So, I have got to go back to the shop because a tool broke. And so instead of ending the stream, I'll leave a little note, and I will be back in a bit as soon as I change out this tool. So if you guys stay in here, thank you. If you got a bail, totally get it. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. I'm just going to try this out for a bit. See what happens with my metrics. $55-gallon drum and rubber mulch. gone for not even half an hour. A little spaz. No, go, here, come on. Broken tool fixed. Broken tool fixed. All right. Focus. What's going on? Big O. Oh, hold on. There we are. Got that all there. Okay, we'll use this later. That was fun. Drive to the shop. Had to go change out an end mill that broke mid-operation. Now my cat's all freaking out. I had to kennel them all while I was gone. If I leave them out as much as I wish I could, they'll start having like separation anxiety and start freaking out. Last time we let one of the dogs. It's like, oh, we're not going to be gone long. We'll be gone for like 20-30 minutes. It's fine to leave them out of their kennel. Dog destroyed a pillow. Hey, 70. We had to go fix a tool that broke at the shop. Love putting that red Loctite on your Glocks to lube them up. Normally we got somebody who can go do that for a night side, but everybody's taking a little bit of time off. It's been a long month. Some of you guys stuck around while I was gone. That's pretty awesome. Oh, but don't pull out the door. You guys spazzed when I came back. You can hang out outside for a minute. Paw at my foot, little cat. Use JB Weld. The problem with this cat is he's young and he doesn't realize he's using his claws. So he thinks he's playing with you and he'll get you. Nah. None of the cats are named Stiffler. That's just our last name. Or the dogs. I can hear you whining. It's funny, they want to go outside immediately, but they realize quickly that I'm not going outside with them, and all of a sudden they want to come back inside. JB Weld is what a lot of guys used when they were doing polymer 80 frames, and they made mistakes in drilling or dremeling. They just got some JB Weld, put it on there, shaped it, filled whatever their mess up was, and then they redid it. And the older cat's just watching the younger cat, like, you little psycho. High temp is really high temp. Yeah, someone, I forget which person, but they kept asking if we were going to use E series or Elite series Cerakote, and it's like double the curing heat that we already have for H series and F series. And with as hot as it gets in the summer, holy crap, right on below average Utah dead. That crazy bastard is still in the Air Force. Kudos to him. My Army time is done. Oh yeah, he's got some good vibes and he's got some good patience for people. I don't. I'm snarky and sassy. Don't be wrong, customer service wise, like taking care of people, heck yeah, I can do that. I'm into that. good at taking care of people, but like dumb, weird, stupid comments. Like I can throw shenanigans right back at people, and I do. No, yours are fine. I mean like really dumb comments. Or like we got some chomos in here the other day. I don't know if you were in here for that, but I did not tolerate that bullshit. We don't let those sickos in and around us. Oh yeah, I know, but I almost take it as a badge of honor. If I've got trolls, I'm doing all right. Which, serious thank you to everyone who stayed while I went off to go change that tool, because you guys are really helping my watch hours. Hey, we're up to 765 on the subs. That is freaking awesome. Okay, the dogs are whining. Let's bring them back in. Oh yeah, sometime, like maybe within 1 to 3 weeks. It's going to be on a Friday or a Saturday, and we'll announce it probably 2 weeks out. Yeah, so 3 weeks sounds right, because we want people to have time to actually show up for it. If I work that day, I'm taking the day off. Hey, it's Eddie. How are you? Thank you. Ooh, man. Getting lots of notifications. What the heck? Go lay down. Go lay down, boy. It's past 10. Go lay down. I just bought an RXM. I'm thinking about getting a dagger frame. I just wish my mag release was wider on the RXM. Oh, okay. We did confirm, courtesy of Flying Rich Firearms, that our slides do fit on the RXM. I mean, like, I knew, like 99.9%, I was sure. But I needed somebody to confirm it. Like, I knew, but I didn't know. What do you guys think? Should I do an overnight live? I wouldn't even be here. It'd just be live on the whatever I put in front of it. I've been watching people do that, and they do it all night long. Utah Dag, Chanson. What do you guys think? Should we make a 26 for this new 26X that's going on? Stiffler is a machine shop that produces aftermarket Glock style slides from bars of 17.4 stainless steel. Oh, right on. There's lots of stuff you can do with it. Learning CAD, learning how to change parts. You can get hired in a lot of places. We're primarily self-taught, but, our dad did it, grandpa did it. One of the grandfathers was an architect. So drawing, CAD, it's just something we kind of got into. I wouldn't say we're an expert in it by any means. There's always more to learn. especially when it comes to drawing in CAD. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Let's do a refresh, see where we're at. Hey, 766. All right. 234 to go. Cat, stop knocking stuff off. I feed you. Don't knock my keys off the counter. And he's just looking at me like, I'm gonna do it. Milling it? No, not really. Getting the tap right is an issue. You don't want to overdo that. But I mean, you can get the specs for the optics cut. Either, you can find them online and adapt, or you can just go get the optic yourself and do the measurements. That said, I guess the question remains is, and keep in mind, if you're building something for yourself, that's one thing. If you're building something for sale, that's another. Because if you decide to do something that's copyrighted, that's where you walk into some issues. Like, there's a reason they're called Zev posts. It's amusing watching a husky try to play with the cat. Because sometimes the cat's into it, sometimes the cat is tired of the husky's crap. Now keep in mind, any blueprints you find online might not be fully into spec. So, that's always important to remember. Make sure you check whatever you pull online and compare it to something you can measure. Like if it's a slide or if it's an optic cut, whatever. Yeah, we do. We got a Cerakote booth. This is actually our 4th Cerakote booth. We have torn it down and rebuilt it multiple times. Each time it gets better. Well, we primarily use 8 series Cerakote, but we're also getting into F series and FX series. It's not too hard to get into. You're gonna have to get some equipment, but like when it comes time to do like oven curing, you don't need to get an industrial oven. You could go on Craigslist and get an old oven that you could put outside or put in your workshop or whatever, and you could do small Cerakote work with that oven. Your AR, gun slides, whatever, car parts, whatever you could fit in that oven space. As long as the oven gets to temperature, that's the thing. Damn, somebody just gave Utah Dad $50. Good for him. And then if you're looking for like stencil work, like camo, you can go to some place like Tactical Penguin. But really, any stencils that are rated to survive, the heat requirement, that should work. Right on. Oh, and make sure you never use that oven. If you get an oven like that, make sure you never use it for food ever again. Come here. Come here. No, down. Down. Go. Stop fighting. Go. No. Yeah, I know. I know you want to be up here, but no. No. Go. Go. Good girl. Stay there. You, calm down. You realize this is why Mama Bear kenneled you all at night, right? Since it's just me tonight, you guys can all not be in the kennel, but you gotta chill. As if you understand a word I'm saying. Thank you all for hanging out in here tonight. Not sure how long we'll do this live. Keep asking questions, keep it going. I might do an overnight live, I don't know. The weird thing about overnight lives is, though, just I won't be here. Like, the live stream will be running, I just wouldn't be here. I've seen some people doing that. I don't know. I kind of want to do one as a test just to see how the metrics go, how the analytics work. Just chilling here, drinking some fancy French carbonated water. And for those of you that weren't here earlier, the build I have there is a Stiffler clone. The optic is a Siley Optics Wolf X Pro, red dot. The slide is a Stiffler Manufacturing, that's us, SM19 Turbo, which is a ported slide made from 17.4 stainless steel. In Cerakote camo, the camo stenciling is courtesy of Tactical Penguin. The upper parts kit is SCT Manufacturing. The barrel is ELD Performance. The frame is Palmetto State Armory's Dagger, compact in tan. So there you go. You have all the resources needed to recreate that build. And now my cat's just walking around on my desk. Cat's just like, what are you doing? Dawson Gates, what's going on? What are you barking for, dog? KO Knives, what's going on? I left to go to the shop for a little bit. I just kept the live going. Then when I got back from the shop, I might do one of these overnight lives people keep doing. The question is, do I make this live the overnight live? Or do I end the live and make another live for the overnight live? What do you think? Hey, Pat, how you doing? I should probably make it the next live be the overnight live. And then just label it as that so people aren't confused. It wouldn't happen until after we do the 43, though, Pat. Oh, good boy. Just don't bump the table. And don't mess with my cords. I know, you see them. Probably smarter, too, on a logistical standpoint. Hey, told you not to bump the table. Because the 43 was like the #1 sold years in a row. Yeah. Oh, really? Okay. It's going to bring the temp up on it. Plus, I'll have to leave it plugged in overnight, too. Why are you eating her food? You have the exact same food in your bowl. I mean, I can always get another phone eventually, but... Yeah, I guess my phone is a little warm. I'll probably run this one until I hit the 3-hour mark, and then I'll probably do an overnight live with the phone. We'll do some testing on lighting and such. Oh yeah, the heat out here, it'll make your phone overheat very easily. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like without a light. Alright, how's it going to look like now? That's actually not bad. I've got all the lights off and that's still doing pretty good. Oh, nope, there it goes. Okay. let's try it this way then. Yeah, your phone will overheat really easily here. Upside is I have the AC in the 60s in here, so my phone shouldn't overheat that badly. Let's see, let's do a quick adjustment here. I mean, if we're going to do an overnight, get off of there, you. Okay. There we go. Halfway through the video, make a fake. I don't want to call with nobody on the other. What the fuck? Yeah, I know some guys do the overnight live, read the previous. Oh, okay, I see. Right, so I know some guys do an overnight live, and they have their guns on a wall, but they use some LED lights, so it makes patterns. I think, why no lightning slide? Lightning slide's right there. I think for my overnight, I will just throw on like some ASMR videos or something. Oh yeah, it does. I just don't have a parts kit on it, and I don't feel like swapping the one that's in there to that one. Eventually, I would love to get a parts kit and barrel for each slide that I'm showing off in a live, just so I can swap them back and forth, but... Oh, it won't be other people's, like... I mean, it will be, but it won't be. It's going to be, like, generic stuff. I'm not going anywhere, dog. Well, because I turned one of the lights off, yeah. FDA junkies, what's going on? Yeah, I think I'm setting up my stage for when I hit my 3-hour mark here. I will end this live, and then I'll start another live, but it's going to be an overnight live. It's going to be my first overnight live. That little cat is such a spaz. He's fun to watch. Duty. I have no more duty other than the duty to myself and the business. What you like about Ford and GM? Yeah, I'm curious. I'm really curious about the metrics that will be created by an overnight live. See, you do an overnight live. I stream until morning. We are not the same. Man, I ain't in the army anymore. I don't need to stay up all night for no reason. Maybe I can get like one of those Tesla robots and make it do lives overnight for me. Oh, can you? That's awesome. I've gotten a little money on Rumble. I need to upload some more videos. Do some more lives on Rumble. Oh, heck yeah. Crap, what are mine even at right now? Analytics. Looks like I'm over 600. Yeah, especially considering I only started doing lives regularly fairly recently. I mean, like 3 weeks ago, I had 200 subs. And we're at 767 on the subs, so 233 more to go. And we've got our slide giveaway. Let's see, what do we get for this one? 2,700 views. Not the best I've ever done, not horrible. I don't know, I mean, my content needs a lot of improvement. All I do is just sit here and talk to you guys. Answer questions when I can, or if people even ask questions. Sometimes I just get a lot of lurkers. Maybe I should just make like an audio loop of just racking a slide. Below average Utah dad. Want to do a live while I'm at work, but that would probably be done. Yeah, I try to do lives when I'm at work, but all the metal in the building messes with the stream. Like, there's Wi-Fi dead zones, there's cell signal dead zones, and it just keeps reconnecting over and over again. What in the frickin' heck? Damn. Kudos to Utah Dad. I ain't there yet. Honestly, that'd be like a cool way, like if people donated and we could go buy frickin' frames and stuff and do testing. Like, you know, when I go to do, if we go to make a Glock 26, I have to go buy one. Not like I can just pull all the measurements right out of my ass. Or even online, they're not always, you gotta match it against OEM. Oh, I gotta go make a, yeah, if we're gonna go do a Glock 20, I gotta go buy a Glock 20. God damn, that's awesome. Dang, Don. You just getting OEM 26s now? What the hell happened to my foot? Huh. I've got some kind of puncture. Didn't even notice that. $200 short on the Dream Knife. Keep saving, man. God damn, Don. If you want another slide, Jesus. They're iffy. They're going back and forth on whether or not they want to do a Leo Precision. Because, I mean, yeah, it'll be interesting to get some of the measurements and whatever. But they also know that on the latter end of them as a business, their quality dropped off hard. We actually already have a few. I've got a Kranos somewhere. I was actually supposed to be given one a while back, but I ended up getting one anyway. I've got a Symmetry. I think we have a Combat. I think we have an Odin. We do not have a Cub, I know that for sure. And we do not have that new one. What was it, the Mojave? Hey, Jansen, how's it going? Yeah, OEM is a bit more beneficial because we can get the spec measurements. And make sure ours are correct. It's always good to have OEMs on the production line so that when you're checking stuff, you can be like, yep, it matches the OEM. Within 5 thousandths. Oh yeah, I know, but there's always measurements to be taken from it. You know, the funny thing is, when they copied our flash slide, the only thing they changed was they added the Raptor cut to the muzzle, and when they took out the square top window, they changed it to the exact same porting the Cub has. And then they called it the Crusher. So that's how they did that. They took our flash model, changed the top window to the Cubs, and they added the Raptor cut to the front of the muzzle. Yeah, Chanson, after this live, I might end this in a bit, and then I'd just start an overnight live. Speaking of which, can you guys hear that audio in the background? God damn, Don. FTA says, I got 2 weeks and I'm ordering the slide for the RXM. Did the research, it's a G19 slide, so I know I'm wrong, which... Okay. Yeah, actually, Flying Rich Firearms, if you follow him, just tested it. Our slide fits on the RXM. Oh, is that what it sounds like? Cool. Okay, cool. I won't have any issues. It's actually It's actually the ocean. It's the beach. So if you guys can hear that audio when I go to do my overnight, we should be good. Yeah, I threw on some ocean beach ASMR. Don, we want to make 34s. We just need to go buy a slide. But I mean, if you're willing to trade them, well, that, and we also probably have to go get another machine. Reach out to us, email again. Let us know, because I know the slides you wanted are on the way. So if you want to do a 26 and a 34, dude, you can take your pick. I mean, obviously, I don't have a 26 or a 34 to exchange, so you could do a 19 or a 17. Are they Gen 3s, 4s, or 5s? Do you know? You ever thought about getting a machine for doing just small custom work? Yeah, we have. I don't know when we'll do it, but... Because right now, in order to do custom work, I'd have to stop making like 30 plus slides, and it just wouldn't be worth it. Another part is room. We kind of need to expand. Oh, right, I forgot you're California. That'll still get us there. We're probably going to skip Gen 4 and go straight for Gen 5 once we go to do that, but... At that point, we're probably going to have to laser engrave our slides. We'll probably just, on somewhere on it, have to put like SM 19.5 or 0.3. Yeah, we'll still keep doing Gen 3s while we're doing Gen 5s. Get the first Gen 6. You know, I have a sneaking suspicion that Glock, when they do their Gen 6, it's going to be a new patented model. So that way, the aftermarket can't touch it. Because if you look at their discontinuation list, a lot of what they discontinued was Gen 4, along with other select models. And it looks like they're moving towards their Glock 45 instead of the 19, the Glock 47 instead of the 17, and then of course the 48 instead of the 43. And Glock isn't making the 26X, Glock Store is. So I think Glock is going to try, and this is just a theory, I think Glock is going to try to move away from Gen 3 through 5. The only reason they haven't moved away from Gen 3 is because of California. And I think Gen 6, if they ever make Gen 6, it's going to be a new patented thing, that way they can make it, and none of the aftermarket people like us could touch it. Yeah, I mean, that would be nice, Pat, but... And of course, mine's just just what I suspect is going to happen. I have no proof to back it up. But it would make sense if Glock did that. Oh yeah, I mean, every company's got to protect their stuff to a degree. Like, we get people who ask us for our CAD files and our CNC files. And that is not happening. Because I've already got one company out there who copied our slides. Why would I want more? Would a Glock 30? Yeah, possibly. Because we kind of want to do 45 and 10 millimeter someday. Glock 30 is like the compact, like the 26s to the 9 or the 19, right? Alright, go just drop it shit. There we go. Let's turn off the volume for that, because I don't need it just yet. I got the leisure carry belt and to conceal carry the echelon main, and it's fucking... Oh, awesome. Congrats, man. So how reliable is the PSA dagger? So far, I haven't had any issues with it, other than I will say you might want to polish the rails. Better than SIG. You're not wrong. I couldn't even tell you if or when we do a 30. Well, the way we kind of choose slides is, you know, can we sell it to our distributor? As much as I love being able to sell stuff to the individual, our distributor orders anywhere from 50 to 500 slides at a time. So they really do keep things in business. So if they want a Glock 30, then, oh, yeah, it's going to happen. Okay, that's kind of what the 30 looked like. But, like, I know we're probably going to do a 26. We are doing the 43. And we might do a 34. I just wouldn't want to, like, trade one for you. You get, like, a 17 or a 19 or something. And, or even if you held off and then we never ended up making it. Yeah, I just find, like, the stock rails, like, as they come from the factory, they just need a little bit of polishing. Well, hold on, there's videos of the 365 doing that? Oh, man, I put it on a grinder wheel. I, I forget which grit I used at the time. I got it written down at the shop somewhere. Fuck. Tactical advisor? Shit, if someone has that link, let me know. God. I thought about it. I mean, I got some rum and some whiskey. I think there's beer in the fridge. Right now I'm just drinking some carbonated water. Dog. gotta go away from my pillow. My pillow. Come on. Come on. Go. 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 I know you don't like to be. I know. Get him. Get him. Kennel. Kennel. Yeah, you can go over there, that's fine. Freaking dogs. Oh, probably hollow, son. I'm still trying out the Siley. Still working on it. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to end this live, and I'm going to immediately start another one. So if you guys want to jump in on that one, by all means. But the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to label it as my overnight live. All right. Stay 2A.